once you're in that alignment of that universal field, and you have to understand the universe is in you, but it's also around you. Everything is the universe. And the universe follows certain rules and certain codes, certain principles. And you align yourself with these principles, then the universe unfolds energy. But you need to put yourself in that position. The emperors in China, they knew that information. And at that time, they kept the information secret for us. Because we are not the queens and kings of royalty. I don't know about you, but I'm not the Queen of Belgium, okay? I'm just Marie from Belgium. So we are the common people. But once I knew that information, I had this huge desire that I wanted everybody to become a queen and a king in their own life, because I want to be the queen in my home. I want my husband to be the king in his home and in his professional life. And I want all of us to be queens and kings and to be overflowing, abundant and happy and joyful, because that is what I believe is true enlightenment. If you really are working so hard every day, but your environment is actually telling the universe a different story, and all the time saying, but whatever work you do, you'll never make it. You know, because the environment is telling you a certain story, because the images and the colors and the way you put your furniture out will tell that different message, then you're working against the flow. And I want people to understand that the environment is supporting you, who you are. It's supporting your soul purpose. And so I believe that if we can have a better space, a more enlightened space, then you can really truly come forward, you know, in an effortless way. Because I've seen the environment put sometimes so much pressure on people, and they are like putting so much effort out. They're great people, but it just doesn't happen. All their efforts are not met. And it's because they haven't seen how much resistance comes from the environment. So if they can, I would say, change that around through Feng Shui and dowsing, what happens is the flow is back and they feel more happier and things are moving forward, easy, fast and effortless. You know, we can say, I want everything with my mind, I do the meditations, I do the healing work, but if your environment is not supporting that, you go against the wind, you go against the flow, and just support yourself for healing and meditation so that things become what they should be. And that's easy and effortless living. Just the gift, just the destiny is not enough. You have to start thinking, feeling, acting upon that gift. Okay? So that's why you need to take action. You know, otherwise it doesn't happen. So you need to feel, you need to think it is possible. Well, sometimes changing your mind, it's not always that easy. Changing your feelings, it's hard when you're depressed to get suddenly, hey, happy, you know, or to take action and change things in the form. It's not always that easy. So your human luck, it's possible to change. It is not so easy to change. It takes effort. Changing your heavenly luck, is that possible? Yes, but it takes decisions. You know, it is effort. And so one of the things I learned is that you also have your environment. We call it the earth luck. And that is another 1/3 of your mastery, and that's your environment. So think about, you have this heavenly connection, you bring it into your human body, but how do you express your body? You express it in the environment. You need to align these 3 levels of heaven, human, and earth, and align them so that your purpose of your soul can really manifest in the world. Because between you and the world out there is your home, is your office. So you need to align everything. And if we want a holistic mastery, where all aspects are focused on, then we need beautiful teachers and masters to work together. And I'm very honored that we have that possibility. What is sometimes in a lot of self-improvement seminars, they only focus on the human luck. They only focus on this, you know, changing your mind, okay? And it doesn't work. Just hanging $1 million bill on the top of your ceiling is not going to make you abundant, okay? That's the mind that is focused. But if you then connect with the spiritual part and make your environment be abundant, then it's a completeness. Now, most homes have a beta vibration. And that's when you feel like, I cannot declutter this home. It's always a mess. I can't get things organized. I come in, I don't feel at home. If I can, I get out of my home as much as I can. How many of you have that experience? Let's be honest. There's always a place in your home where you're like, I cannot get decluttered there. There's something really bothering me. How many of you have that experience? Okay? So there is something going on there. And what happens is if you go in there, the vibration of that area is actually within 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, is affecting your brain waves, and you're like closing off. And you are not inspired anymore to even take action to declutter. You don't know that, but it's actually how it is. Now, we did a little testing with someone with an encephalogram, with all these little butts on your, head, is that we put this person in a storage, and within 3 seconds, there was this beta brain waves, and then we put this person in another place where it was completely feng shuied and doused, and it actually had immediately, within 3 seconds, we actually have alpha brain. That means that naturally people feel more inspired, more joyful, more happy, and they want to stay and hanging out there. So just imagine this is your office, this is your desk, and the door is behind you, okay? All right, and we're going to do a little muscle testing. So Brian, is your name Brian? Push up. Yeah, I know it's your name, but yeah, your body knows it too. Is your name Marie? Okay, you feel that? Yes. Okay, so just imagine you have a desk here and the door is behind you, okay? How is your success? One finger, okay? Come on, show me your muscles. Yeah, you feel that? You cannot resist. So his brains are saying, I don't feel really great. I feel depressed. I cannot tap into success. So let's switch you around. Okay. So now you're in your office and the door is here. Okay. And your desk is now here. All right. So think about it. Think about success. How are you now? Push up. Come on. Ooh. You feel the difference? So what happens is within 3 seconds, his brain waves go like, ooh, I'm happy. So go in alpha energy. That's within 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. It's a flow that starts unfolding. So somebody was asking me, well, I'm moving in 4 months. Can I then start? I said, no, start now. Go home and change things around right away. Because you have been closed off, perhaps, not emotionally, perhaps, but closed off from opportunities. And just changing things around will just open up your energy. Your living room stands for your social power. The bedroom stands for your romantic power. And your office stands for your professional power. I'm in the south of France right now, and I have a furnished home that I rent there. And so the first thing I do is just taking all the couches and turn them all around. And the real estate person came in and said, wow, this room has changed. I said, yes, because it was really not good feng shui. And she said, but it becomes so bigger. Did you take some couches out? I said, no, I actually added some from another room. But because you put it in a different way, it feels more spacious, okay? Because there's a space within you that starts happening. And then you become in that power position to open yourself to the energy of enlightenment in the universe, to receive. Because a lot of people are using the secret or the law of attraction, and they are sending out all that information, but they're never receiving. We all, as masters, are here to support you to really become master in your life. And a master doesn't have to be on a certain field, just a master as a human being. I think is already very important. And to master your emotional and your mind, and to just be a better human being so that you become leaders in your field. You become leaders in your world. Because today the world needs more than ever women and men that are able to support others. Who of you wants to do that? Raise your hand. Okay, wonderful.